So another thing you may want to do when you're creating a web page is itemize or list or number things. And HTML has a way to do that so that you don't actually have to insert the bullet points or the numbers as you're typing a list. There are two types of lists in HTML. One is unordered, which would be like bullet points or little discs or squares or something like that, and ordered lists, which would be numbered or Roman numerals or lettered or things like that. So let's just start by making one of each. To create a list, you start by creating the open tag. For an ordered list, you would say OL. Lists are something we use quite frequently, and so the tags are very short. And don't forget that we will need to close that list. Now notice that I actually put the closing tag down a few lines, and that's because we want it to be easy to spot in our code. We want to see that this is a list. In fact, I could come up here and hit enter just to space it out. And then the way that you write your list is you actually add items to it. So for an ordered list, that means a numbered list. And to do that, I'm just going to type li and close li. And notice that instantly the number 1 pops up over here. I can do that again, or I could copy and paste. And I can do this as many times as I plan to have list items. And notice it put 1, 2, 3. That's automatic. HTML does that automatically when you create a list. So let's add actual text to this now so that we can see what the list is about. So I could say something like apples, whoops, bananas, oranges. Okay, and notice that the numbers stay there, but there are my 3 numbered items. Now, in reality, I probably should have made this list an unordered list because there's really not a priority between apples, bananas, and oranges. They're just 3 different fruits. You can change something from an ordered list to an unordered list by changing only 2 letters. Up here at the top, you'll need to change this to an unordered list. Well, OL is ordered list, so UL is unordered list. But I also need to change the letter down here, so that's where the second letter comes in. Don't forget to change them both. And now I have an unordered list. But it's completely okay to have 2 lists in a page. So if I wanted to add another list, let me make a little heading here. This is another list. Close that paragraph. And then I'll come down here and I will do the same thing that I did before, except this time I'll recreate the ordered list. But notice that I'm going to be typing almost exactly the same things. So it might make sense to come up here and copy and paste this, and then just change what I need to change. So don't do extra work when you don't need to. One of the benefits of HTML structure is sometimes you can copy and paste things and then just change the text that you want to change. So maybe something that would go in order is first wake up, then eat breakfast, then go to school, and apparently I'm not worrying about the fact that I'm going to stink because I didn't take a shower. But that's okay. This is just an example. So here is examples of how to create an unordered list and an ordered list. Notice the structure is the same. You only need to change these letters here. So unordered list is UL, ordered list or numbered list is OL.